Hello my beautiful darlings and welcome back to my channel. This is your friendly neighborhood Lady Hawk coming to you live from the kitchen. Not the Commonwealth. We are in the kitchen. So I still have some bolognese and I don't want to waste any of it because we put a lot of hard work into creating that. So I'm heating up some milk and a tiny bit of cream in this pot. Got some softened butter here. And that, my darlings, are going in the big pot. And now you might be thinking, why on earth is she heating up milk in a separate pot? Is she nuts? And unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on some brahman milk. So I got some almond milk in here and I got some cooking cream. But you, my dear darlings, at home, please feel free to use whatever kind of cream you feel like. And here is my bechamel, but my bolognese sauce, I added in some cooking cream into this, stirred it together. My oven is heating up and is getting ready to go. And then we of course got the lasagna seed. And I grated the Parmesan cheese as well. There we go. That's better. Grated that. And I got some cheddar and some mozzarella standing by just in case if we're feeling a bit fancy. And I just want to heat this up. Put that down to 4. Heating. Whee! Oh, yes. And the reason why I'm heating this up is simple. Because in a minute we are gonna melt some butter. Not you, you're melty enough. Yes, you are. No, get here. Get. There we go. Put that away. And then we're gonna exchange the pots. Yes. And you, my little darling, you go over there. And then butter on. Butter. I'm sorry. Can't help it. I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl. Kinda. Ooh, look at that. And now it's melting nicely. I'm gonna put that down to medium low. How low can you go? Because we don't want to burn the butter. And I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit of olive oil. I'm gonna use the big one or the small one. We're gonna start with the big one. Yeah. So I put in some olive oil in that. And the butter is heating up nicely. There we go. Take that to the side just for a bit. I'm gonna grab some flour and we'll take it from there. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. Melted butter and flour. Drizzle in. That's about 1 tablespoon. And another. That looks about right. Grab your teeny whisk. You can use a regular size whisk if you feel like it. I'm just gonna use my little buddy here. Otherwise, I think it's gonna feel neglected. It's been a while. And make sure you don't brown your roux too much. Oh, it's getting a tiny bit too warm. That's okay. And now we can smell butter, which is good. Add in your milk a bit of the time. Grab your whisk. Give this a whiskey. Well, you see, it's already doing this thing because we have warm milk. So give this a nice whisky. And please feel free to sound like a pirate. Alrighty, bit more milk. Whoop. Don't lose your teeny whisk. Don't lose it. There we go. Teeny tiny. Whiskey. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Which reminds me, it's gonna get a tiny bit noisy, so please bear with me. There we go. Now, you see this? That means you can add in a bit more milk, which is perfect. So we're gonna do that. Whoop. The milk goes. And now we're starting to get a nice consistency. So at this stage, my dear darlings, now's the time to grab your nutmeg if you have some. I don't. I forgot to buy some. Stupid me. So it's not gonna be totally traditional, but we are gonna wing it anyways. So far, so good. Salt. It's kind of like kosher salt that I have here. Grab your pepper. Get some pepper in there. The most optimal thing would, of course, be white pepper. But I normally tend to use the black one, so that is what I got on hand. And as you guys know, I'm a big advocate of using what you have. So I'm gonna put you down here. Just a bit. There you go. Because I'm gonna use 2 hands. And I will have you right back with me in a minute. Haha, gotcha. Okay. Now for the surprise part. Yeah. See, now we got salt, we got pepper. Now for the surprising part. Grab your cayenne pepper. Cayenne. And give it a tiny, like that, drizzle, yeah? Grab your teeny whisk so you can see if you may need to add in a bit more milk or if the consistency is fine. Mine is really nice and fine. Woo, boy. Which is perfect, so I'm a happy camper. Grab your grated Parmesan cheese. I grated myself. I got a nice little block here. Save some. give this a whiskey. There, done. Turn off the heat. Off it goes. I will go in my fridge, find my mozzarella cheese, and then we get to putting stuff together. Alrighty. So now we do have the cheesy assortment out. We got cheddar, baby mozzarella, of course our little friend, the Parmigiano di Reggiano, and I did find some provolone. Would you please focus? Thank you. So, we got this buttered up with a tiny bit of olive oil. Same with this. So, we are ready to rock and roll. And please use the appropriate ramekin size for your own cooking enjoyment at home when you're creating your lasagna. I'm just using sizes that are appropriate for me since I'm one person. And I don't eat for two people, so I'm just cooking for one. Now, first layer, of course, this is so your pasta, your noodles, your lasagna sheets don't get stuck, and use whatever kind of sheet you want. I got these normal lasagna sheet. Unfortunately, they didn't have my whole grain, so I had to go with the regular. This kind of pisses me off. So, layer 1. Layer 2, grab your bechamel. Make sure you don't create a unnecessary mess. Hint, hint, wink, wink. That was a nod for me because I tend to spill. Look at that. Woo! Grabbing baby mozzarella. Give it a squeeze. Plump. Ooh, yeah. Well, I think my tomato salad gotta wait, since I'm gonna use all my baby mozzarella for this, which is fine. There, nicely all over. Bit of Parmigiano di Reggiano. Just a bit. Never hurts anybody. Grab the next sheet and then give it a tiny squish. Just a little bit. And yes, I know I got a gap, but that is on purpose. Next layer. This is gonna be so delicious. And here we're gonna do a mixture. Bechamel. Next. And you keep on going. I'm gonna bring you back once I'm done putting this together. Hang on. Last little snippet. I got some panko breadcrumbs Just mixing it in with some salt, pepper, tiny bit of cayenne, and give this a tiny bit of a sprinkle, not too much. So we get some nice bit of crispiness. Oh. Over the top. I know it's not completely traditional, but I think this will be delicious. Oh yeah. Last bit. Now it's time to wrap them in foil. You know the drill. Wrap your foil, put it around tightly, but not too tightly, and put them to bed, put them in the oven, let them be for about an hour, and you should have dinner. And your oven needs to be about 180 Celsius, 180 degrees. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. I'm not an American, but you'll figure that out. I got mine with the fan on. So yeah, ready to rock and rumble. Catch you later. I will show you the finished results once those babies here are done. Alrighty. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be so good. Here we go. Lasagna. Look at that. Ooey gooey cheesy. Ooey gooey cheesy. And now, you gotta excuse me, I'm going to go eat. Hopefully you did find this somewhat useful. And Japic, feel free to add your lasagna as well. Can't have enough lasagna. Lasagna is great. Lasagna is good. So, yeah, yum yum. See you later.